Welcome back to my channel, where I like to share any and all things that bring me joy, hence the name Sharelation. In this video, I wanted to share with you a recent trip that I took to Niagara Falls with my kids and another family. We decided to take the kids to this Voyage to the Falls boat tour because none of them have ever been. And it was quite an experience because it's just one of those things you have to do if you're visiting Niagara Falls, especially for the first time. We decided to go for the 3 p.m. boat tour, which is really just 1 hour end to end. The actual boat ride itself is approximately only 20 minutes. So you see that you get into the boat and go to pass by the falls from the US side, and then you get closer to the one from the Canada side. It is quite windy, as you can see from the clips here, and you do get wet. I would say you do not get soaked, but if you were to get onto this boat ride, I recommend wearing waterproof shoes or at least some sneakers that are fully leather, which was what I wore. So my feet did stay dry. It was a tad bit wet, but not to the point where your feet were soaking wet. So you can see that because it's so windy, you do get wet from above, but because you have this little poncho that they give you, you're mostly dry, but it can get very cold because of where you are. And the time that I went was actually April, the Easter weekend, and the weather was decent. It wasn't cold, but it also wasn't super warm. So I would recommend wearing layers because when you're near the falls, it can get very windy and clearly wet. So you want to just make sure you're dressing accordingly and wearing something that's somewhat waterproof. So the tour itself, like I said, was only about an hour, but when you're walking towards the boat tour, you're near the falls and you get a good view of all the different angles of the falls. So here's another clip here to share a close-up of the falls from the Canada side. Here's a night view and other clips from where I was staying in my nearby hotel. So the hotel we stayed at this time is called the Marriott Niagara Falls Hotel and Spa. Not to be confused with another Marriott, which is very close by, literally steps away, called Niagara Falls Marriott on the Falls. The one that has the hotel and spa option is the one I stayed at, which has an option to book rooms to see the actual falls. So you see that from the view of my room, apologies for the mess, you can see the falls view of the falls from where you're staying, and you get a very nice night view pretty much the whole time that you're at the hotel. And I thought it was a very good option, especially if you're visiting for the first time. And if you're really tired, just want to go back and rest in your room, you can always just look at that majestic view and you can really take it all in. So I think it's worth it. Depending on the time you go, it could be more pricey or not, but it's just something to plan ahead for. And if you were interested, there is obviously in-room dining options. So I took a little quick photo of the menu in case you wanted to just stay in the room, enjoy the view, and have food in the room while you're there. So I hope you found this video helpful. Any questions, please leave a comment down below. Happy to have a conversation with you or answer any questions if I can. And I hope you have a happy and healthy rest of your day, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye.